Taylor's legs.
God save our gracious Queen. Look, get up, our noble Queen. God save her. Get up! Don't stand there taking a piss. What do you think? You don't even know the rest of it, do you? And send our victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save our Queen. Bloody well ashamed of yourselves, a lot of you. Sit there during her song. They're right, she emigrated, wouldn't it? You wouldn't dare do that for the other Elizabeth I. She'd have had your guts for garters, a lot of you. The reason I sung that song now is because if I sang it after, you'd all be halfway at the bloody bus stop before I'd finished. I've been a bus stop half hour, I've been stuck there bloody freezing. Go slow on the buses. They had to call it off, nobody noticed any difference. No trains on the Channel Tunnel this week. Seaweed on the line. Anyway, we don't want no Channel Tunnel, do we? No! We should build a bloody great brick wall to keep the buggers out. Bloody French, the bloody froggies. They charged us rent for our trenches in the First World War, you know. I'm walking down Barking High Street. They dug a bloody great hole right in the middle of the street. There's 3 council workmen sitting down the hole, drinking tea and singing happy birthday. I walked over, I said, excuse me, whose birthday is it? He said, it's the old, it's 1 year old today. You laugh! That's the state of this bloody country. There's a woman there in Wapping. She rushed in the police station. Oh, she said, I've been half raped, I've been half raped. Cop, I said, what are you talking about, half raped? She said, it was a bricklayer, it started raining. We can't even fight with our backs to the wall no more. The buggers ain't finished building it yet. Our bloody unions are still trying to run the bloody country. And have you ever seen a poor trade union leader, have you? Ever seen a union leader wasn't earning twice as much as the people supposed to be representing? They start off on a soapbox and finish up in the House of Lords. Bloody politicians. Christ. Cutting back on this, cutting back on that. Borrow the bloody money. I mean, Churchill didn't say we can't afford to have that war, did he? He didn't say we got to save up for the bloody war, did he? He had that war on tick. You've got your Labour Party, your New Labour. Only thing new about it is the new houses, new cars are going to buy for themselves once they get into power. New posh schools to send their children to. Bloody John Prescott, he was a waiter on a bloody boat before he joined the Labour Party. Of course, Tony Blair says it's going to be tough on crime. Of course he is, because the more villains that the coppers nick, it's the more work for his missus, the lawyer, isn't it? You're economical, isn't it? I mean, your Labour Party is supposed to be the party of the poor, right? Supposed to believe in socialism, the redistribution of wealth and property. But when your villains try to redistribute the wealth and the property by nicking it off for the rich and flogging it off cheap to the poor, who's the first to start moaning, eh? Tell you, it's cheaper to buy a television set or a video down the car boot sale or up the pub. I mean, them villains, they are your modern-day Robin Hoods, they are. Subsidising your welfare and your pensions. I don't mind admitting I have to buy my tobacco and drink up the car boot sale. If I didn't, there's some days that go by, I wouldn't even get a smoke or a drink. And you bloody Tories, hypocrites. They're going to be tough on crime and all, aren't they? Of course they are. Fill the prisons up with villains and then privatise the bloody prisons, 4 prisoners to a cell, £400 a week each. Well, blimey, I wouldn't mind having shares in that, eh? Let them have his shares in a bloody hotel, that'll be. I mean, your judges, they can't sentence them to 10 years in the Holiday Inn, but they can sentence them to 10 years in bloody prison, can't they? No, they don't abolish crime. Your judges, your police, your lawyers, they thrive on crime. It's their livelihood, isn't it? That means your doctors thrive on bloody diseases. Of course they bloody do. You're laughing. It's fact. Same as your bloody social workers. They thrive on misery in the home, don't they? Same as your Labour Party thrives on poverty. They don't want to abolish poverty. God blimey, abolish poverty. That's the end of the Labour Party, isn't it? Telling the poor what votes Labour. As soon as you make a few quid, you vote for the other lot, don't you? It's a well-known thing. Of course it is. Now, what I think would be a fairer way, instead of having elections every 5 years, what they'll do is have half-time, like a football, all change ends. Let your rich have a go at being poor and living in the slum half of the country. See how they're like that? And let your poor have a go at living in the rich half of the country and all the big houses. Oh, that'd be a more fairer way, a more Christian way, wouldn't it? I mean, some of your politicians, they might be persuaded to improve the pensions and the welfare if they knew they was going to have to live on it themselves for a few years. Oh, blimey. Hey, here are, Mr. Politician. Here's your slum house. See how you like living in that? With 1 bar of electric for the next 3 winters. That would be too Christian, wouldn't it? Of course it would. I mean, God tried to make them Christians, didn't he? But he couldn't do it, and he was God. Bloody elections, they won't change nothing. If they did, they'd make them illegal. They'd ban them. Any questions? It's a public meeting.
Mr. Garnett,
wave your arm. Who's to? Oh, you.
Garnett, you've been a lifelong Tory supporter, but I detect a little change. Have you, like millions of others, are you about to desert a sinking ship?
Yeah, you know our politics, don't you? Mrs. Huey, yes. It's nothing to do with deserting, my dear. Politicians. All right, look. You're a politician, right? Everyone's got to earn a living, admit that. Now you want to be a... Well, go on, speak. It's a public meeting. What do you want to say?
I'll leave it up to you.
It's the first time you've bloody well done that for me. Look, politician, you want to make a career in politics? All right. But don't go around like bloody saints and make it doing it for our sakes. They balls the world up for our sakes. Listen, I've lived in a house of mine in the east of London all my life. Never mind laughing. Some of us have to take our bloody teeth out at night. Where was I? I've lived in a house of mine east, and I've served, my dear, I've served under 15 prime ministers, and I've been bloody poor under every one of them. I mean, you wait till election starts, you'll see them, they'll come in the pub there, hobnobbing with the likes of us. They think that half a pint of beer and a smile is enough to get your vote off you. They're knocking on my door like bloody brush salesmen here, trying to cadge your vote off you. They should be made to buy your vote. Pay cash up front for the vote. I mean, listen, shut up, I haven't got time for that. In the old days, my dear, in the old days, you got a sack of coal for your vote. Yes, and when the election was over, you still had your sack of coal. But now, when the election's over, all you've got is a sack of lies and empty promises. Mind you, I'd sooner have them knocking on the front door than coming in his living room on the bloody television set, I'll tell you. At least you can slam the door in their faces, eh? In the old days, you could pour a bucket of water over their heads. Wasn't always tap water neither. What I say is this: if your politician's going to tell lies, get a decent actor to play the part. Yeah, let Michael Caine be Prime Minister. He'd come across a lot better telling lies he would, wouldn't he? When you're Ronald Reagan, he acted a good president, didn't he? Yes, he did. And look at the lies they wrote for him. I mean, look at that last election. It was pathetic, that was. I mean, I don't know why they bothered. It was bloody opinion polls every day, wasn't it? First Labour in front, then the Conservatives in front, then Labour in front. Mr Major had his line up and down 3 times, you know. And Neil Kinnock, remember him? Old Viet Taff. He wasn't playing fair, was he? Riding up and down Downing Street in a removal van. And then he stops outside of number 10, places his order with the milkman. So, but it was Neil Kinnock. He's done all right, hasn't he? Eh? Him and his missus, oh, blimey, they've done all right. Was him what won the election for the Tories last time. He stood up there on telly 2 weeks before the bloody election. Vote for me, he says. Vote Labour. And then he threatened to put 2 million unemployed back to work within a year. He frightened the life out of them, didn't he? Old Bert next door to me said, oh, I'm not voting for him. Was he happiest day of his life when I made old Bert redundant? Yeah, he's been signed on the Labour Exchange so long he goes to staff dances now. They've got a union now, the unemployed union. If the Labour Exchange get you a job, they'll fight the case. Question?
I've got a very important constitutional question.
Oh, God, blimey. I hope I can answer it, sir.
Well, I hope you can. I think you'll be able to. Tony Blair promised that Scotland and Wales will get their own parliaments. Now, any sane, reasonable, right-minded person can see the merits in that.
Can they?
Yes.
I'll tell you what this sane, right-minded person thinks of that in a minute. Go on. Well, you're making a speech, you're asking a bloody question.
I'd just like to know your views on devolution.
I don't know about devolution, mate, but don't give the bloody jocks their own parliament, for Christ's sake. You'll be out with the bagpipes and your tartan army marching down across the border. We had enough of that when you used to come down to Wembley every year. Plus, there was more crap and piss on the roads than when we had horses. Yes! Throwing up in people's front gardens on the way to Wembley. Look, to understand fully the plight what this country finds itself in today, we have to go back in history to Henry VIII. Nothing funny about that. For our great days of England, when England was starting to win the world and rule it for its own good. Now, in them days, the world was run by the Pope and his mafia. And it was Henry VIII who was the first to resist them and who formed the Church of England to deal directly with God and cut out the Pope as middleman. One of the first things that Henry VIII done was to build a house for Anne Boleyn down near West Ham's football ground. It was right next door almost, your Boleyn Castle. It's a pub now. It was Henry VIII who formed West Ham United. It bloody was. So he'd have somewhere to go for Saturday afternoon, take his mind off things. And that is why your West Ham United play in King Henry VIII's colours. Until this very day, they are, look, claret and blue. Claret, what was his favourite drink, and the blue for the royal blood. They never learnt you that in school, did they? No. As a matter of fact, it was down at West Ham that King Henry met Anne Boleyn. She was a local girl. She'd come from Canning Town. But she was untrue to him and started to muck about with someone else, so he cut her bleeding head off, didn't he? No, he was hurt to say to her one day down at West Ham. He said, I'm warning you, Michael. I'll give you a fair warning, Anne Boleyn. If I catch you at it with anyone else, I'll give the lad your head to kick off with. I'll put it on the centre spot next home game. And he did. And that is where we get the custom of flipping the coin. Heads kick off first.
I have a question. In fact, you've been very quiet about the royal family this evening so far. And a lot of people of late have been saying that the royal family is a bit like a living soap opera. I mean, at one time, they were more on the telly than Coronation Street. So what do you think about the young royals kissing and telling on the box?
She scrubs up well, doesn't she?
You remember you said that you'd have dinner with me afterwards, so I dressed up for you. Already, you've got a very short memory.
No, but yes. Do you like jellied eels down at Tubby Isaac?
Well, you might be able to convince me.
Blimey, talk about mutton dressed up as... No, I didn't mean that.
They say it takes one to know one.
All right, Paddy.
Devolution. I asked you about devolution.
Yes, well, I mean, she started and he started. Don't blame me. I'm trying to answer your question,
well, if you could, I'd appreciate it.
I have to give you the historical background first, don't I? The old Henry VIII, he knew how to deal with rebellious subjects, all right. He brought the Scots to their knees. They saw him baying near Hampden Park, didn't he? Hey? And he gave the mix a taste of cold English steel too, so they give no more trouble during his reign. Oh, blimey. He'd have given devolution, all right. See, the trouble with your Scots... and your Welsh... and your Irish... is they want to be like us. The English have their own country, own parliament. Truth is, they ain't big enough. I mean, all your Scotland and your Wales is really like parts of your rural England, isn't it? Somewhere to go to for holidays. I mean, let them be counties, certainly, like your Devon, your Cornwall, you know. Give them a Lord Mayor. Same with Ireland. Shouldn't be your Irish Republic. It should be your county borough of Ireland. And they say no. They say don't want that. Want our own country, own parliament, own rule. What they want is a bloody good thumping like we give him in the old days. I mean, not a war, you know. I mean, you can't have a war with them, can you? I mean, them wars we had with them in the old days wasn't proper wars, was it? More like blood sports, really, wasn't it?
Mr. Garnett, I hope you won't mind my saying this, but...
What's that?
Don't you feel that as a pensioner, an old age pensioner, maybe you ought to think about not smoking?
Didn't I stay in your boarding house once in Clacton? You know the face. Don't talk bloody daft. I'd enough of that on a bus coming up here. Some silly cow starts waving the bloody arms about. Oh, she says, I'm inhaling your smoke, I'm inhaling your smoke. I said, you're bloody lucky I don't charge you for it, missus. Oh, she said, smoking is dangerous. I said, I've tried them new cigarettes with a 3-inch filter. You don't get lung cancer, you get a rupture trying to get a suck on it. Do you realise, my dear, that the money what is derived from your tobacco tax is enough to pay for the National Health Service? Yes, and a squadron of F-111s. And a new boat for Her Majesty the Queen. It's patriotic to smoke. And people who give up smoking because they're frightened of it should be given white feathers for cowardice. I am smoking for England and the Queen. Where was I? Oh, yeah. You're Scots. Yeah, well, see, all your best Scottish things is only really appreciated when they come south of the border. Is that right, Sir Teddy?
I'm a teetotaler.
I dare say you are. I bet your missus ain't noticed you're living with you. He got out of Scotland pretty fast, didn't you?
I go back a great deal.
You do go back, do you?
Yeah, it's lovely.
When are you going to get the bloody Kersal rebuilt in Southend? That's what I want to know.
It's happening now.
It's happening now. It's been happening for the last 20 bloody years.
It'll be ready in November, that's a promise.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tory promise.
Right, I'll come down and get me candy floss then. I see. That is your alternative medicine, Sir Teddy. Brewed up in your islands and highlands as a remedy for raw mornings and even colder nights. And why do you think the jocks put this in their porridge, eh? You've got nothing on but a kilt. You want something a bit warming going down there. No, you see, I've got this chest. I've had it all my life. Just my luck to have a bad chest, what medical science can't do nothing about. I'm not complaining. It's not my nature to complain. We have to persevere, you see. Oils it a bit. Keeps the damp out. Here. Bloody laugh. Excuse me. Now, Vicar, in our church, he said, what's going on about the evils of the demon drink? He gave his sermon on it last Sunday. He had a glass of water in one hand, a glass of whiskey in the other, and he had a worm, an ordinary garden worm, and he put it in the water, poured it out, and it was still wiggling. So then he put it in the glass of whiskey, poured it out, and it was dead. And he says to us, he says, now, he says, do you see the moral of my sermon? I yelled out, yeah, you drink whiskey, mate, you'll never get worms. Congregation pissed themselves. I was asked to leave. No, I better put this away, eh? I mean, people see you with a bottle in your hand, the rumours start flying that you're a drinker, you know, alcoholic. I mean, alcohol would be a fine thing on my bloody pension, wouldn't it, eh? I've got as much chance of being alcoholic on my bloody pension as West Ham has of winning the double in the European Cup. You want to know why all us old age pensioners are living so long, eh? Because we can't afford to eat or drink nothing what's bad for us, that's why. Instead of testing out their stuff on your animals and your mice and your rabbits, test it out on us. On the oldies, we'll have we'll have all that alcohol's got to be tested and tobacco and all that dodgy beef. Give it to us. Let our last days happy and bright. That would let us overindulge our souls on bloody great big cigars and buckets of booze. And how would you like your steak, sir? Ooh, just wipe his arse and cut his horns off. That's all.
Disease, Alf.
What's that?
Aren't you worried about mad cow's disease?
Mad cow disease? Don't talk bloody daft. I have been eating beef, my dear, man and boy, all my bloody life, haven't I? I've never been ill once. But 4 or 5 bottles of that French or German wine, I was in hospital for a bloody week. Listen, I'm old age pensioner, right? And I'm proud of it. But there's no reason why I've got to be treated like a second-class citizen by like an inferior species. Look at me, my friends. I am your future. This is what you're going to become, all of you. Ain't my fault I've lived this long. I know the government ain't keen. I know they like to pack us all off to eternity if they had a chance. Most old people I know are too terrified to go into hospital in case they get bumped off in there. Geriatric holocaust. What I say is this, if they don't want to treat us in their hospitals, give us back all the money we've put in there over the years. I went down... Whoops. I went down to DSS. There's an acid-faced cow in there, she was... I said, excuse me, I said, I'm after a few bob to buy one of them wireless section that plays a little tune and make a cup of tea is for someone who's all crippled up and confined to bed for months at a time, you know. Just saying a little wireless to cheer him up, play him a tune, cheer him up a bit, you know, make him a cup of tea. She said, "Who is this cripple? Is it a relation of yours?" I said, "No, it's me, missus." She said, "But you said, oh, confined to bed for months at a time." I said, "I am confined to bed for months at a time. I can't afford to get out of bed some mornings, so bloody cold. I can't afford to put the gas on." Tell you, if I wanted to end it all, I couldn't afford to. I couldn't afford the gas to end it all, could I? Can't afford to drink or smoke, which would be a better way of doing it. I can't afford a platform ticket to throw myself under a bleeding train. To throw myself under a bus, I suppose they said I'd probably freeze to death waiting for the bloody thing. Or else I'll get so badly injured I'll finish up in a wheelchair with no one to push the bloody thing.
All right, Alf. Does nobody love you at all?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
It's not a question of love, my dear, is it? I mean, what good is love if you're cold and hungry, eh? I tell you, if you've got money, you get all the love you want. If you're a millionaire, my dear, I'll wager you'll have hundreds of people running around you telling you how much they love you. Well, telling you they love you and really loving you, what's the difference? As long as they act like they're loving you and make enough fuss of you. What's the bloody difference?
This is all very well, and it's, you know, it's very...
Yes, I know, Devo, bloody Lucian, yes, all right.
Important question.
Yes! I'm trying to deal with it. I keep getting distracted.
Could you deal with it, please?
What?
Could you deal with it?
I am dealing with it. You never learned to swim, did you? Couldn't keep your bloody mouth shut long enough. Where was I? Oh, yeah. All right, I've dealt with the jocks. Oh, yeah, the toughies. Any Welsh in here tonight? Yeah. Oh, yes. There's a familiar face, isn't it? You're a tough, of course you are. Yes, whereabouts you come from in there?
West Ham.
Not a lot of Welshmen live down there.
Born and bred within the sound of Bow Bells, boy.
Where? So you're not a bloody taffy? You are?
Yeah.
Well, where do you come from in Wales?
Samar Pwllgwyngyll.
Thank you very much. Think of the person in front of you. Oh, Christ. Do you have to do it yourself, all that? Amazing, isn't it?
She does it for me, Alf.
Does she? Great.
Want to do it for you?
It's wicked to mock the afflicted, you know. Do you do hers for her, then? Oh, there I'm talking about.
Sometimes, Alf, sometimes. Yeah. Who does yours?
Is there any other Welsh in here tonight? You come back tomorrow, I'll think of a funny answer for that. Now, you see, I met this taffy the other night, bloody laugh. I met him in the pub. Bloody ignorant swine. He couldn't hardly speak a word of English, you know. He told me that in Wales they had their own language there. I said, that's not a language, Taff. I said, it's more like a dialect. No, he said, we've got words for things in Wales. We've got words for food and words for drink. I said, blimey, I said, your native in your jungle's got that. He's got sounds for things. Ain't a language. I mean, a dog barks ain't a language, is it? I mean, yucky da's not a bleeding language, is it? I mean, your jocks and your mix, you've got your garlic, haven't you? Right? Well, that's all right for talking amongst themselves. They want to talk to other people, got to learn English. Trouble is, it's beyond their grasp, and most of them. I mean, we even had to teach the taffies how to dig coal, you know. It's true. See, all your average taffy is like a two-legged pit pony, isn't it? And your pit pony's better, really, because you can drag out more coal and it's cheaper to run. See, one way you can always tell a taffy is they talk like a Pakistani. Also, you look at him half-time, you'll see they've got all these little holes all over their faces. Now, some people reckon that's them trying to eat with a knife and fork. It's more likely that is your coal pox, you see. Your coal smallpox. They was taking all this coal dust home in their faces, and the mines was losing thousands. Until they installed the pithead showers and made them wash it off when they went home. Because I think it's a pity, really, that there's no coal mines out in Ireland, because, I mean, your Mick is good with a shovel, isn't he? You give a Mick a shovel and a big hole, and he'll go and dig until he comes up the other end, won't he? Hello, little surprise for me in here. No, well, you need that to chase that, you see. And then you need that to sort of boost that up. It's what they call a vicious circle. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's nice to have a little drink in it, eh? I mean, I feel sorry for people who don't drink. Whew. They wake up in the morning, that's the best they're going to feel all day, innit, eh? Is that right, Sir Teddy? Yeah. See, the thing about your drink is it oils the wheels. It helps you to live with people. Helped me live with her, silly old moo, God rest her soul, you know. No, I wouldn't say nothing against her. She's a very good woman in a way, but I could have done better. Well, we all could. If you had your time over again, you'd know more what you like, what you want of a woman. Same with food. I mean, you go in a cafe and you order up what you think you fancy, and then you look and your mate's in there, he's got something better on his plate, hasn't he? Because you have a few of these, it all tastes all right, doesn't it? Same with sex, isn't it, you know? Have a few and anything will do, won't it? But you can live to regret it. 12 months ago, with decent chances, prospects of success in life, to foolish love of ballroom dancing, trouble came. I met my wife. Such a noble, buxom creature she in my eyes then appeared. Thought she was no fairer feature, like to salmon I was speared. She told me her age was 5 and 20, cash in a bank, of course she plenty. I like a lamb, believed it all. I was an MUG, at Trinity Church I met me do. La 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 la. Now we live in a top back room. To me eyes in debt and renty, that's what she done for me. In bridal gown with frills and flounces, upon my word she did look fine. Quite 16 stone and some odd ounces weight, then this dear wife of mine. People whispered she has money, oh what lies some folks will tell. She was simply 16 stony, what a swindle, what a sell. She told me her age was 5 and 20, cash in a bank, of course she plenty. I like a lamb, believed it all. I was an MUG, at Trinity Church I met me do. La 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 la. Now we live in a top back room. La 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 la. Up to me eyes in debt with renty, that's what she done for me. Ho! When she confessed, I scarce believed her, though at last the truth she told. She hadn't got a blooming stiver, she was 36 years old. I can only grin and bear it, poor indeed is my estate. She, poor cow, is forced to share it, down will come her mortal weight. She told me her age was 5 and 20, cash in a bank, of course she plenty. I like a lad, believed it all. I was an MUG, at Trinity Church I met me do. Now we live in a top back room. Up to me eyes in debt with renty, that's what she done for me. Ho! Hey! He done what? I knew that producer was an arsehole the minute I met him. He put the bloody advertisement on when I was singing there. They bunged him, ain't they? Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, Trinity Church. There's only the one true religion, right? His religion, God's religion. So all the rest of them's lying, right? But which one is his? That's a problem for us mortals, isn't it? I mean, you go to church all your life, say your prayers in it, buy tickets for its raffles, go to its dances. And then you die, you get up there to heaven, and you find the one round the corner was the right one all the time. But I mean, if your religion ain't going to help you get into heaven, you might as well have extra couple of hours in bed of a Sunday morning, eh? Bloody Christian church, I don't know, they got more branches than Marks and Spencer's.
You don't really believe all these fairy stories about God and the Bible and Jesus, do you?
You blasphemous swine! Sit there with the bloody lights reflecting off your bald nut! You're ashamed of yourself. I only hope he can hear you. I only hope he strikes you down where you're sitting. You read your Bible, my friend. It's all there. The creation, your Genesis. It's marvellous. Read it. He made the world in 1 week. All of it. England. America, Russia, China. I reckon he got to Australia about Saturday afternoon when he ran out of water. But he must have been hard at it all week, not like some of the rubbish sat in the bog smoking all day. In the same week he made Adam, didn't he? And he took a rib from Adam and he made Eve so she could clean and wash up and look after Adam. Sort of home help, wasn't it? And he called her Woo Man. Because she come from out of the man. Woo Man. And the trouble was he put a mouth on her and bloody ruined it all, didn't he? What is it? What is it that God has done to women that makes them almost unbearable to bloody live with? No, God never got married, did he? No Mrs. God is there. The strange, there's no Fred God or Harry God. It's always Lord God, isn't it? No, it's marvellous. So you read that in that book. Harry, it says there, he made us in his own image. That don't mean God looks like me. What that means... No, God probably looks more like Charlton Heston. That's probably why he made Charlton Heston, so he could play God in films. What it means in his own image, it means he has made us perfect in build and in shape. Now, look at that, look. Perfect. Look at that, look. A hand. Look, there's another one. A hand. And he's given us 4 fingers and a thumb on each hand. He even thought of that. Look, 2 hands. And he's put them on the end of your arms, hasn't he? Where they would be most handy. Which is why they're called hands, I suppose. And look. He gave us a nose and 2 ears to hang your spectacles on. He made us perfect, didn't he? Well, he could have got someone a bit more artistic to do the faces, couldn't he? I don't want to knock his works, but, you know. I suppose he thought, wow, where they're going to live, kind of work they're going to do, any old fizzle will do, eh? And they're not going to be bloody film stars, are they?
Excuse me, they recently put...
I'm getting a bit dazzled with them Diamantes.
I'm glad about that. They recently put Dolly the cloned sheep on display and it sparked off a storm of controversy. I just wonder what you think about cloning.
Cloning? Look, as far as I'm concerned, my dear, one sheep always looks like the other anyway, you know. That's what all the fuss is about. But I tell you one thing, it is indicative of your bloody doctors and your scientists mucking about with it. I mean, he has made us in his own image. He don't want doctors cutting bits off here and sticking them on there and... Well, yeah, it's all right, I can see. Homegrown, Christ almighty. She's got a good heart, hasn't she? You'd have to have the pump the blood round that bloody doctor. Do you do transfusions then? Oh dear. No, I mean the bloody doctors and scientists, they take liberties, don't they? I went to my doctor about 6 weeks ago now. I walked in there, the nurse says, "Have you got an appointment?" I says, "An appointment? How do I know when I'm going to be ill? Don't be bloody daft. What am I supposed to ring up and say, I think I'm going to have flu next Tuesday, I'll make an appointment." He says to me, he says, "What's the matter with you?" I said, "I got this terrible pain in my leg." He said, "It's old age." I said, old age, the other leg's all right, that's the same age. I said...